awoken and the weather's improved immensely. Been a bit rainy, a bit cold, a bit windy, but we're just going to go for it. We got it. We're here. Packed some more wet weather gear, which the lovely Charlie has bought up for us. Making up words now. Pack's looking heavier, and just right now, the old eternal struggle of how the fuck am I going to carry all this food? It's heartening to see on a track you're about to walk up. Badly eroded and in poor condition. So we just marched through for an hour and a half. Did about 5-6k. Packs are real heavy today. How you feeling, Brett?
Hurting. Look,
it's been raining, misty. She's pretty eerie. Beautiful though. Walk down all this shit, and we realised we're just about halfway. Bugger it. Yeah, slippery rock slide. Going is not fast. Pretty slow start this morning. We got in quite late last night, and feeling a bit knackered. Camped at a spot, there was no bloody water, so we had to walk a couple of k's to get water, which was alright. Turns out we camped in the leachiest part of Australia. God, everywhere. Tenacious little bastards. I think just spent a couple of weeks in the bush and starting to miss the I think the softness of life a little bit. Missing Charlie heaps, missing the dog, feeling a little bit teary, and working through it. I'm alright. But nothing like walking up a hill to kind of clear one's head. Pushing on now to Hothom camp. We were meant to camp last night, but there's an impossibility due to rain and snow. So, pushing through over here. Hopefully Hothom find some water. Then, following that, base of Mount Clear. Yeah, up Mount Clear, over the other side to Chester's Yard today, which has got a really reliable water source. So we should be cool. Until then, it's a case of the old left foot, right foot. Sending Hothom over to Mount Clear. Got a belly full of water, found a little spring. It's had a couple of mouthfuls, so we're not thirsty anymore. It's not terribly warm, but it is very, very sunny. So hopefully the boot's looking a bit better by the end of the day. Pretty unsubtle, as is typical of the AAWT. Straight up, straight down along a ridgeline. By the end of the day, you are fully aware of owning these. Have a bite to eat on top of Hothom. Looking over to Mount Clear in the background over there. Doesn't look very steep. Yeah. And when anyone has ever told you about a panoramic view, they'd best be talking about something like this. Not a bad view. Earned it. Oh Christ, what a slog today. Beautiful. Here's our can. Showing us which way to go. Let's hope it's this way. It's a little bit indistinct along here. Boom. Can on the top there. Okay. And well, we got one good day, and now I'm packing up my tent in the snow. Look at this. It's not fucked at all. Top of King Billy too. Brett having a bit of a pose. A little bit of snow, a little bit of weather. It's fucking cold, and I'm in shorts. Go fuck yourself. I climb over King Billy 1 now. Pack's feeling good. Weather's terrible, but we've got no option besides going forward, so forwards we go. Alright, so it's day 14. We've just kicked in this hut, and I'm going for a shit in the snow. But luckily, here at Viejo Gatherer Hut, they have one of the best bogs in Australia. We're not going anywhere today. We pulled the plug and thought, fuck, we've got a day in hand. Let's just see this out for a bit. See if tomorrow yields better weather. So, reading books around the fire, drinking coffee. We are in the lovely Viejo Gatherer, isn't it? Something like that. Delta. There we go. There's Brett. Let's give a little tour here. Here we have the fireplace where you can see the steam rising off my boots, which is a heartening thought. Drying all our gear out here. Outside, we have a winter wonderland in fucking November. Anyway, the camera just look at that. Isn't that spectacular? Come through here. We've got these two little sections here, completely filled with wood, and we have the penthouse suite. Look at that. We're trying vainly to get some solar charge. Brett here. Settle down, read the Kindle.
Settle down, have a tea, read the Kindle.
What a hard life it is.
It is, isn't it?
We've had an impromptu rest day at the beautiful hut behind me there. Simply because it was raining, it was snowing too much, and so now we're walking out in the snow. So it's going to be a pretty interesting day. We are up the hill, then across the crosscut saw, which is going to be pretty exposed. This is November, by the way. This is fucking November. You know what's great? The fact that climate change isn't a real thing. So we stayed there last night with the idea that the weather would clear tomorrow. It is tomorrow. That hasn't really eventuated. How are you feeling, Brett?
Feeling good.
We gonna do this?
Doing this.
Fucking oath, man. Alright. So, holy shit. It's gonna be an adventure.
Real deal.
The real deal. Here's Brett and I, top of Mount fucking Speculation. Climbing in the snow. Had not the easiest time of it. Brett's lost a glove. I took my jacket out. It rolled down the fucking hill and I had to go retrieve it halfway down the mountain. And it's been real cold, quite wet, soaked through, but shit, how many people have done this, do you reckon? Can't be many. That's the crosscut saw, covered in snow, which we walked through. Snow and 100-kilometre-hour winds. Whoo! Old bunker of some description. Came out here for a Grogan and found that. Pretty cool. Oh, just woken up. Oh, now I have to put on wet boots and go and dig a hole. Okay. Brett's morning routine. Wash it up in the snow. How you know a motherfucker's hardcore?
Helps my cold fingers.
Oh, good. Better than your gloves do?
Better than the gloves.
We're packing up in the snow. Catherine Saddle, chasing a bit of sunshine because, oh gosh, it's cold. We came in pretty wet yesterday, and so overnight all our stuff is frozen, including my boots. Putting on frozen boots, frozen wet boots this morning. Oh, pleasure. So I think I have toes. I remember having toes. Today's pretty. We've made it a pretty short day, or shorter day. We're going across to Rumpff Saddle. The idea being that today is the last of the really shit weather. So we're looking at stuff like this all day. So we've got about 4 to 6 hour hike. Tomorrow the weather's going to hit the balmy heights of 9 degrees, which is relatively pretty fucking exciting, pretty warm. Today's Sunday, that'll be Monday. So we have Monday and Tuesday walking in relatively good weather, which is what you want to walk out on. There's nothing like being cocooned in every bit of dry clothing you have and a big bloody sleeping bag to make you sleep well, and a bit of whiskey. So hopefully get a good night's kip tonight, and tomorrow will be another day. But all we have to do today is get through it. Peace, peace. There's a Viking. Wreathed in clouds. Slight snow falling. How are you feeling, Mr. Brett?
I got socks on my hands.
So, yeah, you're winning at life. Another chilly wake up in the Viking saddle today. Tents a little bit wet, sleeted pretty much from the moment we walked in till pretty much late at night. So, a bit cool. And today we get to climb that big bastard. The best angler, Brett. Right up there. Brett climbing up the Viking. Look where we fucking are. This is super safe. What are you talking about? Mad safe. Yep.
I'm up.
Good man. There's no finesse, it's just get it to the top. And they're heavy.
Just come out on
Hang on the exits. Go. Got him?
it. No, you're gonna get stuck.
Alright.
I'm gonna rip your thing.
Get fucking get out. Slippery bastard.
Oh, hey GoPro.
Look at that. See all around weather's coming in a bit. Can't really see the mountains around, but holy shit, what a fucking climb.
talons. Look horrendous. You're very lucky you get no smell through this fucking camera, because I am the worst smelling bloke in Australia. Genuinely. There are homeless people who turn their noses up at me. How you smell, Brett?
Yeah, the worst I've ever smelled.
I'd agree with that. I smell the worst I've ever smelled. Oh. And a bit of a slower start today because the sun is shining. And for the first time in ages, we're able to dry some gear out. So, which feels fantastic. Everything's looking nice. I even maybe have dry boots for today. They don't smell very good, but they're dry. How you looking, Brett? There you go. Bloody awesome. You look over in the distance, you can see this one with the snow on the top. That's Mount Howard. In the background next to it, you see the crosscut soil. That's the one with all the ridges. And it comes around to and that's Mount Buggery, then Mount Speculation. And over here, you've got Mount Despair. Coming across, this is where we walked. There's the Razorback, which we went round. South Viking. We got North Viking. We came up through here. And we scroll across here, just look at the panorama. Here we have Mount Buller in the background. All the way through, so many mountains. Feathertop over there. We got Buffalo through there somewhere. So on the left. And then we have the target, Mount Hothom, which we'll be at in 2 days. We best get walking, Brett. It's actually 210 kilometres, not 195 really. And only 455 to Canberra. Camp here at the lovely Selwyn Creek Road junction. We're just watching this pretty epic weather come over. I feel like you're on the roof of the world up here. It's magic. A big day. Walk up many mountains. And at the end there's a promise of a shower, a hamburger, maybe a hug, if anyone wants to touch us, which I doubt. We say to clouds, Brett, go away, go away. Yay! And now we get to walk up that big bastard. It's the twins. There's two of them the same height, and they were up all night thinking of the name. A very typical mountain descent on the AAWT. So when I whinge and piss and moan about my bloody knees, you know why. Quite vertical, but it's not far off. Whew. Whew. Yeah, top of the twins. That was a significant climb. Look across, you can see Hothom in the background, and in front of those little sheds, that's where we end, pretty much. So, down this hill somewhere, off the edge, and then, fuck, who knows. And I just called Charlie and legitimately got to say, hey babe, I'm just coming down the back of the twins. How you feeling, Brett?
Feeling good. Nearly there.
Nearly there.
Burger time.
And the big gold truck is here! And Charlie is here! Yay, we've done it! Nice work, mate.